Maybe it's because we're self-justification machines, but we hate taking advice. Unless it's going to make us a whole bunch of money, most of us don't like taking on an advisor. And when people offer us unsolicited advice, very often our reaction is to push them away. I think it's because we believe that we can pull it off. We are enough. We can be significant. We totally ignore our sinful natures and the sinful mistakes that we make regularly and our inability to be enough for anyone, even ourselves. So why do we throw away advice? Well, it's our self-justification. But the Proverbs wouldn't say then just take anyone's advice, although there's probably something you can learn from every bit of advice. It would say seek for advice or advisors who will advise you from God's word. Now, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. From God's Proverbs, I'm trying to advise you. And so the Proverbs would say, as they have said before, listen to the Proverbs and listen to those who teach you from the Proverbs. But that's going to require a certain level of humility on your part. Now, if you've gotten to this point in the video series, I would say you're doing okay. But what about when the advice is not something you clicked on, but something that someone gives you unsolicited? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that when it comes from God's word? Very often as a pastor, I run into the reality that many people want to be a Christian until it's inconvenient for them. They want to be a Christian until Christianity requires them to do something or be something that, well, they don't really want to be or do. Are you ready to take advice? It's going to come from a deep-seated understanding of your own insufficiency, your own proneness to failure. Do you have that? If you do, you're on the path to growing up.